Hey everyone, welcome to Watch It Paint It. In this video we're going to be just doing an unboxing of Seize the Bean. Guys, this hasn't got miniatures in. It's not, well, it does technically have miniatures in. It's got plastic pieces, and I guess maybe you could paint them. You're probably not going to paint them. They're coloured and they're as they should be, so I'm not going to be painting anything, but I wanted to have a look what was in this game. Guys, I backed this absolutely ages ago, and it's taken like 3.5 years to get here, the longest amount of time any Kickstarter I've done has taken. But I just wanted to, take this opportunity to open it together in case anybody else would like to see the bits in the game. Now, this was the Kickstarter version, so there's a load of extra pieces with it as well as the base game. Let's just dive right into it. So let's look at the artwork. I think this is absolutely fantastic, guys. A lot of this game is based around this very special's not the right word, very unique art style. There might be a name for this. They've all got these very specific noses and this style, but I really like it. I've not seen it before, and the whole game has got this matched art style. It's got one artist, I think it was this guy actually, and he's done them all, so it's very uniform throughout, and it's just nice. And they've put most of the artwork, there's absolutely tons inside this game. Put some of the artwork on the box, and I think it looks absolutely great. Anyway, why was it so delayed? I think because they spent a lot of time making sure the quality of this game was spot on. So let's find out how they did. Busting the box open, we can see we're presented with the two manuals. We've got the rule book. Wow, this is thick. Is it thick paper or thick in... No, I think it's both. It's quite thick paper, but it's quite a thick book as well. Let's just cut to the chase. How long is this? We are talking 34 pages of rules. That's quite large, isn't it? But we've got a quick reference in the back. Oh, a big quick reference. So, and pages of credits, double pages of credits there. We've got additional icons all explained. So I think this game's like got a base game and then tons and tons of extras on top. So I guess the rulebook's got to be quite big. Oh, you can see there's not actually that much on a page. Oh, there is on this page. So, well, it looks quite complicated, but I remember watching Rado play through it, and it didn't seem that complicated to follow along. But nice full colour art rulebook, plenty of examples, isn't there? Plenty of pictures. Hopefully it's laid out very well. We'll have to find out when I actually start playing the game, but that's quite a thick rulebook for what I thought was a simple game. On top of the rulebook, you've also got these snack menu, the expansions. I think this game's got like 10 different ways of playing it, sort of 10 variants available, including solo if you're into solo. But and 5 to 6 player, which I didn't get that expansion. I'm a little bit disappointed at the level at which I backed. I thought I would get that expansion too, but nevertheless did not. Absolutely tons more. So these are all the additional stuff you can chuck in, additional customer abilities, additional friends and family. There's just so many extras in this game, and you can really make it as complicated as you want. I think as long as the rulebook talks you through that, that's going to be fine. But yeah, big rulebooks. We're then presented with a pile of cardboard. So you've got all of these are the reviews that make up part of the game. You've got a load more pop-outs, smiley faces, stuff, the panda, the logo of the company that makes it. I wonder what they're for. I cannot remember. They're double-sided. Yeah, so you can't see what's on the other side of some of these tokens, or you get cross faces on the back of that. More reviews, cakes and croissants, more tokens. Absolutely tons of tokens, isn't there? So more of the same tokens icons here. Like I said, unfortunately I can't remember what they're for. 3.5 years, guys. It's pretty impossible to remember what this is, but more reviews, absolutely tons of reviews, lots of tokens for that, and some more. These are different tokens, aren't they? Points, I guess, VPs probably in the game, but loads and loads of pop-outs, nice thick card, and then you get some stickers. And again, I don't remember what these are for, and I don't remember if they even said at the time. They were like to customize the game, and I'm sure they kept it secret, but I guess it's to mark areas, because these are milk cartons and you've got a load of tokens for that. Green beans, there's tokens for that. Lots of tokens and areas to put these. I don't know why they're stickers. We might find out as we unbox a little bit more. These are the types of cards that you get in the game, so maybe stickers to separate out all the cards so you can find which variants and which cards you want to add to your game. But at least you got some stickers. What else have we got? So here are the player boards. These are what do you call them, like 2D, not 2D, 3D 2D, I don't know what you call, dual layer, but it allows you to slot pieces inside of here, so they're going to fit really nicely on the board. So you get 4. Are they double-sided? They are double-sided. What's on the back? I do not know who these people are. That's bad, isn't it? They probably made the game and it probably tells you, if I bothered to read it all, but the back's got things on, so each one's unique. I don't know if that makes any difference in the game. I'll find out as I play. These are quite nice. I do always like when they bother to make them that 3D and things actually slot in instead of just sliding off your board whenever you put pieces on it. So we've got that. Then we're into, what should we look at? Some of the card first. Oh my lord, look at this. There are so many cards in this game. And this is the base game here. So as you can see off to the side, it's not many, but there are even more cards. But we've got tons. That's what I think the stickers are for, but I don't see the dividers. I feel like you can probably put the dividers in here with the stickers on, but I didn't see them. Did I overlook them? But it'd be nice to separate them all out so you can grab specific customers that you want to play in the game. Let's have a look at the tokens first. Let's look on this side. So you get some baggies. I always like, and it's a little simple touch, isn't it? But I like when they include, can you see that? There's so much light in here. There's included a load of baggies so you can put these tokens in various places, maybe some other stuff too, who knows. But as I mentioned, they do have sort of miniatures, but you don't really need to paint them because they come sort of coloured in the colours they're supposed to be. So you've got the, I don't remember the name and I'm not going to butcher it, but you get the like brown sugar cubes. Look at that. I think they look quite realistic, don't they? I don't know if the colour's right, but it's making me moist. I want to put one in my mouth. I'm not going to, but I want to. They look quite real, don't they? I can imagine if I leave them out, my kids are going to eat them by mistake. And then, so that's the sort of brown sugar, I think it is. Somebody remind me in the comments below what you call that. And then you've got white sugar as well. Again, looks pretty realistic. It certainly looks edible, doesn't it? Which could be quite dangerous if you've got kids, but that feels and sounds nice. So that's looking good. And that's one of the reasons I think it was delayed. They spent a lot of time making sure these components were as good as they could get them. Arguably, not worth 3.5 years, but at least they do look good. This is crinkly. Get some of that crinkle out of the way with, but let's have a look. So they improved the milk come on, fat fingers. Open the bag. There we go, we're in. So they improved the milk cartons ever so slightly. They just added this blue label. I mean, oh, and they're not quite the same as the prototype was years ago, but they're nice. They look like milk cartons, I guess. Again, whatever. I think they were fine before. Don't know how much time they spent on those. Oh, I'm just going to open these because they're so crinkly. Then you get a load of coffee beans. Look at them. These look nice. Again, oh, it's so tactile. This feels like you can't get that across in the video, but it feels nice. It feels like a game you want to pick up and play. But they look fairly realistic, don't they? You could mistake them for coffee beans again. A little bit shinier than any coffee I've got, but close. Close, I think. Not bad at all. Looks fairly realistic. And you get an absolute mountain of those because they make up a big portion of the game. I won't bother getting these out, but these are green versions for various drinks you make. You get, this must be chocolate milk. So again, similar to the normal milk or soya milk. I cannot remember, but variation on the milk. Then last but not least, you get these meeples, and these are the baristas to work in your coffee shop. Because I think you get 2 actions, if I remember correctly. Also, there's more than 2 of each, so can't be right. 1, 2, 3. Also, there's not more than 2 of each, because I just thought I saw 3 brown ones, but they were the black ones instead. So these work in your coffee shops, 2 for each player. That's a nice little touch. I love a good meeple, and just that little custom meeple, so they look like standard meeples, right? Just with aprons on, but it's a nice touch. And they're on the back as well, so they're dual printed. Not around the outside, though. I'll have to paint on some black lines. But yeah, they're nice touch. They're very light. This wood doesn't weigh anything, but nice little custom. I like custom pieces. So then the final thing in the box is this little scoop. And this is to pick up, I think, the beans. And you don't have to use it. If I remember correctly, and I can't remember if it was a joke, I think there was like this sub-dexterity game where you have to pick up the pieces you need using this tool. And maybe something happens if you don't do it. Don't know if that was a joke, but I thought it was cool anyway. So again, very tactile, isn't it? Very realistic. Everything, they've gone for the quality. They've tried to make it look and feel very, very nice. Again, don't know if it was worth 3.5 years, but it is what it is, and it's finally here. Well, let's have a look at some cards next. Now, I don't normally flick through the cards, but because most of this game is all about the artwork, I will quickly at least show off some of them, because look how many. They're all completely unique. They all very, very much are the same style, aren't they? Maybe that one a little bit different, but this, I'm I'm 99.9% sure this was all the one single artist, and it really shows that all the artwork's tied together. It all matches well, whether you like it or not, which, you know, I find it very, very unique. I've not seen this style before, and it's cool. It's very different. This is a game like nothing else I've got on my shelves, at least in terms of artwork, and I don't normally care that much about it, artwork that is, but they've done well here. Our little baby on a sling there. But yeah, they've done very, very, very well with the art. Hey, finally, this is what I was looking for. This is the secret I didn't want to say. But MooTubers, so tied it in with milk. But if you didn't know, guys, I backed this at a quite high level. And this card is Watch It Painted. Can you guys see that? Unfortunately, 3.5 years, and the family's a little bit bigger than this. So this now feels a little bit harsh, like we left one of the kids out. Wow, 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 wow. But yeah, if you picked up this game, we're in it. There you go. If you didn't know that, now you do. Aliens as well. So I wonder if these are more whole damn family. I don't know. We're obviously part of the family group. So there's a whole bunch of customers. These are all customer cards. You can see from the back, absolutely tons. There's so much replayability, I feel like, in this game, because these are all unique customers and they all come in groups. So I can't remember all the groups off by heart, but you can see they're depicted by the bottom. These are all... Oh, these must be like vegans or something. Like they've got the healthy living style, and you've got vegans and keto people, and then you've got actors. So this must be like drama and stuff, famous actress and stuff. So they're all separated out. And I think when you start your game, you choose X categories, if I remember, and you play with those. Let's open another pack and look at some more artwork. So in this pack, we've got a whole bunch just skimming through of, oh, look, piles and piles. These are all the customers, which are ultimately going to change how the game looks and feels as you play it, because they've all got different requirements, what they're after and what it's going to cost to make these things, if I remember, and things happen. They've got all these icons. I mean, that's why the rule book's so big, isn't it? Look at this one, the furries, nice. And then you've got loads and loads of unique ones, which is why the rule book explains all the different people. Hotshot designer. I mean, I'm picking them out at random, just which ones catch my eyes. But you can see there's got to be artwork for everyone in here. There's going to be a customer that appeals to each and every one of us. We're going to have favourites, that sort of thing. Who's this guy? Game theorist. Nice. Think he stood out to me as a developer, something like that. Spree creature. Don't know what that means, but you know, very, very unique. Every single one looks different. It's cool. I'm well impressed. Look at this. Looked like another. I thought it was another family, but they are independent designers. Actually, this I think is the talented illustrator. I think he's the guy who drew it all. But very nice. Oh, who's this? Voice actor. Nice. So let's see if we can find something different, because there's just character pack upon character pack. But here we go. So these are. Let's open this. Yeah. So these are the sort of products that are available in the game that you can make and sell in your barista. And again, lots and lots of unique different items, and you're just going to have, I'm hoping, you guys haven't seen I'm unboxing, I've not played it yet, but it just looks like a pile of replayability, doesn't it? You're not going to go through all of these cards in a single sitting, so it's just going to be different. It's going to be ages until you see the same sort of stuff comes up. You could play different variants with the game, but yeah, piles and piles of items. What's this? A robo barista. And there we go. I thought that was going to be something different, but absolutely tons again of items, products. So then you get this third type, which are upgrades for while you're playing. So these aren't upgrades, are they? These are more products. Yeah, products. Hang on. This must be split down the middle somewhere. Let's have a goosey gander. Look, tons and tons. So a load more products there. Just chuck them in the product. Have you guys seen enough products? I feel like we've seen enough. But these are upgrades, so you can upgrade various things as you go through. So you can expose the brickwork in the barista. You can add industrial lighting. You can have free flannels. What? You can anti-marketing campaign against somebody else, is it? I don't know. But you could do various crappy Wi-Fi. You can do various upgrades. Or some of these look like downgrades in your barista. Open mic night, yeah. Jam sessions, so you can just change your barista and attract more customers, that sort of thing. And then do we go through them all? I don't think so, but you can see even more. This is taking me ages just to show off some artwork and some cards, but yeah, more upgrades, more products. What's this? Let's have a look. So, whoa, we've got some different cards. What do these mean? What are they? Coffee connoisseurs. Are these like awards you can win? I don't know what these are, guys. I apologise, no idea. But there's a lot of them, isn't there? Whoop, move that. Oh, some brain ones. There's extra cards. I don't remember these being in the game. People? Rosie62? Maybe these are if you're playing solo. I don't know what these are, but even more cards, variants in the game. Oh, these must be, what do you call them? Like player aids, phases of the day, I would say. Maybe. Probably. Who knows? They look like something. I'm lost now. But even more. Gosh, there's so much stuff. So that's enough of the core game. Let's cover some of the Kickstarter stuff. I'm just going to pull this out because it's super rattly. So you get a playmat in this one. I do not know if you can buy this separately if you didn't buy the Kickstarter. Hopefully you can, because I do like a good playmat. They're normally very, very expensive. But this one's just a sort of linen one. So it's going to do the job, but it's not as high quality as the neoprene. But I just don't think you need that. Especially, look at this. It comes like pre-fake stained with coffee. So it doesn't even matter if it got more and more dirty, right? It's just going to fit in. But that's going to help you lay out the game, where you've got your customers here and the products you can buy and the upgrades you can do, things like that. But I don't own many games with playmat, so that's a nice little touch. Following on from the playmat, you get these little containers. Oh, these are really nice. These feel nice. These feel like a bag you would use to keep your chalk in if you were climbing. But these are little containers, custom, bespoke containers to keep your coffee beans in, your sugars and your milk, so you keep them all organised on the table. They've got little pull ties as well, so you can seal it up and chuck them in the box when you're done. On top of that, you've got these more custom meeples, even more custom than the custom barista meeples. I do not know what these are for. Are these baristas as well, or are these to show attraction? I remember that being a thing in the game. But it's cool, isn't it? A little panda for Quality Beast, isn't it? It's their logo. But yeah, that's nice. Get a bunch of those. Super light again. Like, they feel like they'll blow away. Then you get this to try and get out somehow. You get another one as well. Ooh, I think these are resin? Not sure. The nice little coffee cups. I think it's like the first player token. I don't know why there's an empty one and a full one. Can't remember, but yeah, they're not ceramic at least, but that's nice. Look, again, it's like just little touches, quality, isn't it? Looks quite a bit like disgusting coffee, but gravy. Anybody for a cup of gravy? But yeah, you get those tokens too. I think you don't get them outside the Kickstarter. And then finally, you also got a bunch of extra cards, as though you didn't have enough to begin with. Let's have a look. So you get Board Game Media, you get Quality Beast Pack, and you get the City Celebrities. Let's have a look at Board Game Media, because I remember that one. So this was a bunch of people who helped during the Kickstarter. You've got Worthful Reviews, I don't know who that is. You've got Board Game Record, don't know who that is. Fluffy and Crunch, don't know who that is. Some people might know who these are watching the video though. Hunter and Cron. They ring a bell, can't remember. Ant Lab Games, that's Anthony and Francis, is it? I think I recall them. Richard, Mr. Ham, he's in here too. You got Tom from Slicker Drips, he's a UK YouTuber if you've never checked him out. Heavy Cardboard, Susan Sheldon, don't know who that is. Eric, and then you've got some extra, this must be a product, blind tests, Milk of Truth, prototype drip machine, review snacks. So all things to do with the sort of Kickstarter and social media around that, but a nice little additional pack there. But again, I don't think you'll get that outside of the Kickstarter. You might be able to buy them. While we're here, let's open the City Celebrities, see what we've got, see if we know who anybody is. DJ Dazoo, I don't know who that is. Don't know. Are these real celebrities? Possibly not. Could be. Oh, is that Board Game Geek? Recognise that. That's QB, so that's their mascot. That's it. I don't know who any of those people were. And then final pack of Quality Beasts. And we get somebody. I don't know who any of these people are, but I'm sure they work at Quality Beasts and you might recognise them if you were more into the Kickstarter / Discord / following companies. Lots and lots of QB though, isn't there? Very, very, very cool game. I'm very excited to play that. I've waited a very long time for it. And that is it then, guys. Guys, that is made by Quality Beasts, and I think it was pretty quality. Was it worth waiting 3.5 years for? I think the game they showed us at the start looked quality enough, but maybe they improved lots of play aspects. I do not know yet. I've not played it. I will go away and play this a few times now. Let me know in the comments below if you want to know anything specific. Apologies if I just flipped through loads of cards, but that's essentially what the game is, and I wanted to look at some of the artwork. The components do look very, very nice. Hopefully that came across in the video. But yeah, any questions, let me know in the comments below. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Hey, look at a custom I just found. Very fitting.